Did I force quit last time? Ba, ba. Skoo doo doo doo. Beat it up, boop doo doo doo. Alright. I believe this run is still alive. Should be sitting at Firelink. Looks like we're just... I still have the S-Stack in hand, so we're just post Firelink. So essentially we're right at the start. Reinforce. Boom, boom. Pretty, be careful. Get my Christmas shopping done. Ashton. Alright. That's not too many arrows, but I can buy some more later. Because we do this little branch here to get a Titanite shard. But yeah, so the first chunk of this run, mostly just getting Titanite. And a few rings, I guess. Well, Titanite, a few rings, and then XP gain items. Such as the Symbol of Avarice. Ah. Two, dot, dot, three, dot, dot, four, dot, dot, 5. Takes about 5 seconds for that critical attack to take place. Bam, bam. Even get hit a few times. Usually they don't chain kill you. And then last bomb. Bop, bop. And that's our Titanite shard we'll be using for upgrading our Uji Katana to +1, making the second half of High Wall just a little bit easier. It's definitely not necessary. Yeah. As a matter of fact, we got... we didn't use too many flasks. I'm gonna go to the first bonfire, I think. Warp out from there. We actually have, how much Titanite now? 3. Not too bad. Bop. So these guys usually just drop Fading Souls, but they do have a chance to drop Titanite. Or I guess broken straight swords too. I don't care about that. But if we get a few lucky drops, we already got one. I think we just need actually one lucky drop. And that's enough to get to +2 early. Go ahead and grab the Binax. Okay. Run through here. The ember's worth 1,000 souls. Now there's a mimic. He is our target, but not yet. If we kill him now, we'd get 1 chance at the symbol of avarice. There's a way we can get 3 chances. 3 chances for now, and then later there's a way to get infinite chances. Okay. We got a pretty good run going. I can see 3 Titanite. Four. Can I shoot this guy from here? I can. 19 damage per arrow. Oh my god. I did not know this was a thing. Okay. That was not a lot of damage per arrow. He probably has even 1,000 health would be 100 arrows. Okay. Ashen 1. Yes, level this bad boy up. Then we'll do the second half of High Wall. I guess it's 3 parts really, the way I do it. There's 3 parts of High Wall. The first 2 Titanite shards and another trip back. And then after that there is the rest of the looting area, and with the primary focus on getting the Lloyd Talismans. So trip to the shard, reset, Lloyd Talismans, reset, Mimic Head Attempt into Vort for the final trip. And if we have enough health, we unlock the shortcut on the second go through as well. Can I grab that thing in the corner? Yeah. Dot 4, dot 5. Sometimes they can poise through it, which is annoying, but it's fine. Okay. Didn't get the double drop on Titanite, that's fine though. It's not very... Probably happens 20% of the time? 30? Don't know. Gosh, of course. Like, no one's gonna fire at me. Just waiting for him to shoot, and I'm like, alright, well, I guess he's not shooting. And then, bam. Why does this guy sound so close? I must be listening to the giant downstairs. The winged angel. Okay. Some more fire bombs, nice casual bonus. Titanite shard number 4. So we can get our sword up to +2 before we dedicate to that. Is he gonna see me here? No. Nice little combo kill. A little bit cleaner with the +1. That's one of the big reasons we get +1, so we can combo kill those guys easier. Guess it was 2 body shots the whole time anyways. Ooh. Style on that guy. Headshot into parry. And then reverse style on that guy. It's fine though. No hits. Okay, nice. Came through here unscathed. Okay. Came through there moderately scathed. Lapia. Don't need the rapier, it's just there. But these two embers are both worth 1,000 souls. Pretty nice early on. Okay. So now we can take this, open the shortcut, and this will be the end of trip 2. Grab some stamina blossoms while I'm here. Boom. Okay. Throw my bones on my bar. Let's get that. Go back to shrine. Oof. I don't need to do that right now. Let me just sell all my embers, souls, and ring sacrifice. +2 that. Turn it raw. Gives it like +6 damage. Not too bad. So between that and between the +2 and the raw, we're looking at enough damage to kill the knights very, very easily. The Lothric knights. All it'll take is a quick backstab into charge attack. And some bonus Titanite for our troubles. Vidar is a new run. Yes. I mean, this is essentially we died at some point on the the one run. Not too deep though, just like an Undead Settlement. That's kind of... Why was that mimic not making any noises? That's kind of weird. I guess maybe the dragons were, you know, there's too many sounds going on. But I like the little snoring sound effects from the mimics. And it's like the best part. A lot of yesterday, I wasn't really playing too much because I kept getting work calls. So and then we ended up playing Dota. So there wasn't too much gameplay yesterday. And sometimes enemies don't spawn in. There's definitely a guy that spawns in that room, and I like had a few runs in a row where he didn't spawn, and I was like, what? And then he finally did spawn in there, so I don't know. Okay. Might as well go shrine. I need a warp anyways. But yeah, we fell off a cliff in Undead Settlement, and then just kept getting called by work. Okay. I think we're all geared up for now. Bro, not only did you die, but you got all your friends killed. So I hope you feel happy about coming out full force. Who is this? Lion Knight Albert. I don't know if that shield's any good. Might be, well, it's gonna be heavy. That's for sure. I knew I should've just waited. Oh my god. Just waited 1 second, he'd turn around. Ooh, but there we go. Lothic Knight armor. Plus a Titanite. No, the Titanite, two bonus Titanites, and also gauntlets aren't bad. I don't think. Can I wear this now? No. Where are you though? I could wear it if I like unequip the bow. I don't feel like doing that though. No, we're not fighting Dancer now, but she's worth 1,000 souls. And we're gonna kill her later anyway, so you know. She needs to die. And then this was Swordmaster, yeah. That's right, I think my last run actually died to Vort. No, that is true, yeah. So it was the run before that. Settlement and Vort. Very shameful. Four. I believe large soul is 8 hundo. Is it? 4 hundo. What? Yeah. Freeing that guy's technically worth around 2,000 souls, I guess. Man, it'd be cool. Imagine if there was a way to, like, launch your character over there. I can see the item drop, so the area is, like, loaded. At least parts of it. That. Alright, so we're going to do our figure 8 through Undead Settlement. You know, I've still never gotten is that a clickbait title? What's the clickbait title? I thought it just says oh well, did you think I was already post game? Is it still show that? I thought I changed it. It should be just Moonlight all bosses or something really boring. Oh wait, without a clickbait title. Okay, I get it. Yeah. I see what you're saying. I could change it, but Osiris stole my Moonlight greatsword. Yeah. So I was joking about the four-pronged prow probably being low-key OP. One of those PvP videos I was watching was like, of course, many users just tend to stick to the four-pronged plow. I was like, what the fuck? Why? Who? Okay. So we open that door. No, this is like... There's got to be like a little bit of a turnaround in the figure eight. And so this is my one little turnaround. I start going down this way now. The important thing is I've opened that shortcut door, which is only openable from one side. Yeah. And now... Bop. Is this one of those boxes where there's something in there? No. I don't mind Undead Settlement so much. And Lothric Castle is also fine, I guess. Or not Lothric Castle, Lothric High Wall. But I really hate going through Cathedral of the Deep. There's like that whole upper ramparts area, which is kind of annoying. There. This room was useless, I remember. Yeah. And yeah, we're mostly just grabbing Titanite. That's like the reason we have to loot this area. But otherwise I could just, like, if I got really bored of it, I could just like run straight to the end. Go down the cliff and everything. Oops. Oh. That's quite the whack you got there. Ow. We're gonna be bonfiring right after this enemy, so any extra drinks are fine. Evangelist's robe. Give me your hat. Despite what that one post I read said about the hat, Maybe it has good like magic defense, but the as far as physical to weight ratio, it was pretty low on the list, unfortunately. Okay, so we rest here. And so we're at like the if the figure 8 goes zoom boom, we're at like the you know, we're like the Why am I casting sneak? Okay. Also, a duel with Holy Knight Hodrick, who could say no? You gonna hit me? Oh my god. I can't tell if the other guy's aggroed. It's really annoying. There we go. It's not even that much damage. It's better just like R1 spam. But I do have to set up the R1. Oh! The power within. There we go. I don't know how much strength I'm gonna have. I'll definitely have enough to one-hand the Moonlight Greatsword. But I need to check out the scaling on that thing. I think it's like a solid E or D. As in an unsolid E or D. If it's C or better, maybe I'll put the 28 points in strength for the two-handed soft cap. Or I guess that'd be 27 points. But I'm not sure. And then also dexterity. I want fast spell casting so I can cast strong magic shield as fast as possible. I don't know if that's gonna be worth it. Alright, so we gotta be careful here. Last time we got shot off on this thing. Just like this time. When that second arrow didn't shoot towards me, I was like, alright, well, he's shooting someone else. And I didn't hear them die because there was no, souls gained. Probably need to reroute through there. This route, that's the second run now. I've gotten shot off a cliff. Yeah, big tears. Load game. It's I mean, there's good stuff over there by the demon and Sigurd and stuff. Yeah, so the way it normally goes is, well, the thing is, don't you need, okay, let me look up the giant, because I'm pretty sure you need a young white branch in order for him to become friends with you. Dark Souls 3, giant archer. Giant of the Undead Settlement. Will help protect the player, can be killed. If you choose the... Good friend, no hit. Okay. That does change things. That changes a lot of things. I used to go down to that bonfire, grab a branch, and then leave. And go talk to him. And then it changed to where I would just try to, pain through it, Usually he gets distracted by the other guys and won't shoot me. And so, like, the last time I died, I killed everything, and I tried going, and I was like, well, why did I kill everything? What, am I stupid? So then this time I was like, okay, I'm not going to kill everything. I'll just go. But no. Yeah, so let's reroute. We reroute to where we go up to Sigurd in the giant. Because, yeah, I thought you needed one. I didn't realize he gives you one. Well, I realized it confused me why you would need, like, my justification for you needing one was that it's a starting gift. That like, okay, this little useless item is a starting gift because you can go up and then you don't need to find the tree, you can just talk to him. But no. That's a rare attack. Well, especially for being up close. That's also a rare attack. Yeah, so we're gonna do Sigurd first. Smack him in the butt. Oh yeah, we're smacking him. Well, now he's gonna smack us with his butt. I think that's a good thing. I heard pointy butts are not in right now. Well, it's a good thing for me. But man, I can't wait until they're back in. Taking this from the top. Bop. Okay, it sounds like my window's open, but it's not. Like, I can hear some jackass outside. It's 8 o'clock in the night and he's doing construction work. It's still bright out though. Okay. Yeah, so instead of figure eighting and backtracking up the other way, we'll just go all the way. Open the door and then go do the mound makers thing. And then grab the giant right there. Okay, what is actually going on outside? Oh, for fuck's sake. It's that basketball kid. Well, it's not him. It's probably like his dad or a contractor or something. But it's literally, he's upgraded from a fucking basketball he won't stop bouncing to a bobcat shoveling dirt in his fucking driveway. And there's no sign of an end of dirt. It's literally his entire dirt is filled with his entire driveway is filled with dirt. Uh-oh. Bop, bop. Oof. Oh, pardon me. Alright, now like the upcoming is the only real pain point of the early game. Fucking Sword Master. Not those guys. Alright, Sword Master, trying not to be an asshole. Just come on down the cliff. One more. Nope, 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 nope. Why are you such a fucking asshole sometimes, dude? Fuck you. Come on. I hate that guy so much. Oh my god. Maybe I can like... It's only 7 minutes in, so it's not that bad, but... Still, it is like the only way to die in this first half hour of the game. Deathless Sands. Also, I'm looking at the wiki, and it says the giant reads the words on your branch and knows you're a friend. I'm all for giants with remarkable vision, but I don't know about that. Stab in the butt. Surprisingly, no. You would think with arrows it'd be useful, but it doesn't like increase the. As far as I know, it doesn't increase the effective damage range. Just like whether or not you need to shoot over their head or not. You know, the word before the arrow starts arcing. Which is kind of disappointing because it sounds like like when I was doing my arrow build, it's like, oh hell yeah, I'll use the hawk ring. You would think, but really it just like doesn't do anything. Aren't you like not allowed to mow your lawn past like 8 o'clock in most neighborhoods? Should there be a rule for giant fucking bulldozers too? I'll let him do that. Ah. Poke. $4,000, $3,000. Okay. Alright, Sword Master. Don't be an asshole. What was I thinking? I was thinking, oh yeah. Maybe I can bait out his attack with an R1. Probably just gonna end in a disaster though. But if he's in position, maybe I R1, then he counterattacks. So I don't know if this helps, but maybe let's make it closer before he engages. There we go. Even if it's just a little bit, it might be the difference maker. There's a little bit of excitement in the early game too, where from here on out, I'm just like, oh baby. It's like a 50-50 pretty much. Am I going to get the Mimic Head? I call it 50-50, 60-40. I wonder what the actual stats are. It'd be drop rate at... Is it 2 10-item discovery? Three rolls? It'll be something like that. Yeah. Think your chat is donked? I sent 2 messages. Oh, well, Ricky's talking. That's weird. What? Do you see Ricky's chat? Were you silenced? Yeah, let me know if you see Ricky talking. And I should be lighting a bonfire right now. That'd be another tell. Oh, there you go. I don't know, did you refresh? Not showing every message for some reason. Huh, that's weird. Be careful. It says it's connected to everything. My message went to all 4 platforms. Okay. Well, he's been talking the whole time, but I mean, I don't know, whatever. If it's working now, then maybe it's fine. I don't know about that. Ashen 1. So what's this one runs rules? Same rules as always, but I'm just gonna do a different weapon. So instead of going for the Great Club into Dragon Slayer Axe, we're gonna be going for, I think, still Great Club into Moonlight Greatsword, and that upgrade will be happening much sooner. Analyzing, is that true? Yeah, that mildly sooner. Steven's decided to disappoint me. It's my favorite weapon. I don't know what to say. Dragon Slayer Axe. I mean, it beat the game. I killed Prince Lorien in like 3 hits. Moonlight Greatsword won't be as good at killing people in terms of damage, but my biggest disappointment with the my biggest complaint. Oh jeez, if it's a broken straight sword one, it would not be Deathless. Yeah. My biggest complaint about the Dragon Slayer Axe is every single attack is a strictly vertical overhead swing. Yeah, when we start doing those types of runs, I'll I don't know what I had installing mods for these games is so it's so sketch, like, because if you're like still connected to online, you can get banned. Like you can get shadow banned on the games. Oh, longsword. Yeah, I've seen those weaponized randomizer runs. I don't know if I mean, there's a few choices, right? There's just like the generalized mods. There's like, you know, Scorch Contract, where every time you beat a boss in Dark Souls 1, the game gets harder. Or just general, like, supposed to be mildly fun mods or whatever, but still make the game harder. Because usually they're made by veterans. So the target audience for any of those mods is going to be people who have beat the game already. The weapon I'm not too hot on the weapon randomizer. I'm not sure if you know, how that would essentially play out. I've seen well, I haven't watched them all the way through, but I've seen like a guy talking about a no souls Dark Souls 1 mod, so you just like don't spend any of your souls at all. Which means no upgrading weapons and no leveling up. Wow. And I've also seen a mod where well, there's the enemy randomizer. I think the enemy randomizer might be more interesting. You get to set which enemies are more common. And so this guy just did enemy randomizer where every enemy was Gwyn. It is pretty painful, but there are some pretty good like weapons that have insane base stats. But no, the Gwyn run is the true pain. It's a lot of like, it's a lot of getting Gwyn stuck in doorways and shooting them with arrows for an insane amount of time. Three fire bombs. I also got Monster Hunter in the mail. It's on the way. Monster Hunter Rise for the Switch, which has Souls-like combat, so it's got the combat going for it. It's definitely a very different game, but it's essentially just like a, I mean, Patrick, you know what Monster Hunter is, but there are some comparisons to make. Just a bunch of boss fights, essentially. I'm sure I'll play that on stream a little bit. Or a decent amount. It is a new game, so it's a new game on the Switch, and not a lot of people can stream Switch. Well, I guess not. Less people can stream Switch. I'll tell you Dark Souls 1, so you know, at that point, Let me think about the minimum number of bosses you could fight in Dark Souls 2. Oh no, because at some point, well, yeah, no. Because you can, okay, bro. You can open the Shrine of Winter without killing any of them 4 lords. You just gotta get 1,000,000 souls, and you can open up the shrine. So it'd probably be a lot of farming. Find the best farming location. Yeah. Not sometimes they just go all out. It's like you know, even these like common enemies. I've died to the furthest run I've gotten in all bosses. I died to a dog and a guy just stuck in the corner. That's where I beat the main game and started doing the extra bosses. Get that. This guy's refusing to drop a shield. Alright, pro tip alert, this guy always drops Titanite and is very weak to fire. And is also the loudest enemy in the universe. This is unnecessary, but I think it's cool. Wow. Alright, here's the best item in the game. Wait, never mind. No, the item I got a second ago was the best item in the game. Oh, 2 Titanite shards though. That is pretty nice. The Undead Hunter Charm, formerly known as the Lloyd's Talisman. Very hot item. For a very specific reason. Yeah. We won't be using it for a minute though. Great shield. Great. What is this? This is Green Blossom? Yeah. Okay. Pretty clean forge room, or whatever this place shall be called. It kind of helps to oh, I broke that box too early. He's sus now. Right now he's good. It kind of helps to when you're not locked on, it gets easier to do those backstabs. I don't know. And then just like through experience, just knowing sometimes, ouch, sometimes their back isn't necessarily where it looks like it is. Because like they're twisting and turning their body as they swing. Grab a couple of embers for the road. 1,000 souls a pop. And also, I find those axe guys so annoying that I've kind of, their patterns ingrained in my head now. The first few Deathless attempts, I would just keep getting chopped with those axes. And it's like, bro, can you please stop? Yeah, really. I mean, I don't even aim for the back on like some of those enemies in Dark Souls 2. The shieldy guys. Okay. So we're gonna open up the shortcut. We don't always use the shortcut, but depending on how the first half of the last trip goes, sometimes we just use it. Stop, stop, stop. Plus there's a few throwing knives up here. Not the worst thing in the world. Oh, let me adjust my equipment while I'm on the road. And so that was the end of trip 2. We take 3 trips to the high wall. Could easily be condensed down to realistically 1 trip if I really needed to, but and they put a decent price on the embers too. You could like sell some of this stuff in Dark Souls 2, but they're like worth nothing. Human effigies are worth 300 souls. You know, it's like whatever. But in this game, embers are worth a good amount, and as you saw there, the ring of sacrifice is worth 2,000. That's like actually a lot. Oh, I need to... Okay, I upgraded my Uji Katana, but what I forgot to do is make it raw, right? Yeah. The raw is actually pretty good. Because I only have the base stats for it. So when I make it raw, I lose the scaling, but gain stronger base stats. Alright, Matt, can somebody time out warrior dogs? Oh man. Alright, now here's the best part of the run. Well, not really, but it's what carries me through the early game. Just a prank. I get to gamble here. We get three attempts at the symbol of avarice, the best item in the game. Why is it the best item in the game? It increases the amount of souls you gain by 50%. And as you will find out, I am the greediest man on planet Earth. And so it satiates my greed. It's gotta be like 10% for this? Nah, dude, I get it pretty often. I do think I get it more than half the time. If it's like 10% per roll, that would still be a little bit low, I think. I don't know. I mean, I do want to know what the drop chance is. I don't know if people really calculate drop chances for items in this game. But anyways, let's throw on our Lloyd Talismans. Pop our rusted gold coin for good luck. Like literal good luck. And then we send him to sleep. This is a little secret where you get to loot the mimic before he dies, or before like you don't have to kill him even. And so every time I make him fall asleep, there's a chance he drops the symbol of avarice, and there it is. We'll still kill him. I mean, he could drop another one. And so it's really cool that they have a chance to drop an item every time you put them to sleep. It was the Undead Hunter Charm. I guess I don't have any more. You find 2 of them on the high wall. Like, you find 2 of them in this area. They're by, they're above that one building where I was, killing the dogs and the guys and everything. What I called the forge room. They're like on the way to there. And you can get 2 of them here, so you get 3 attempts at the mimic head. And then you can also get more later on in the game. You can start buying them eventually. And now I'm not wearing it yet because it drains your health over time. But while you are wearing it, it increases the number of souls you gain by 50%. Which you throw it on right at the end of a boss fight until you get half the souls, or like 1.5 times the souls from the boss. It's very nice. Okay. And now I will take my spoils and go fight Vort. Vort. We got a couple of 23s and a 33 in the chat. You guys like a lot of the same numbers. Yeah. The only reason well, I guess I'm not 9990 here, but I chose 990 because RuneScape recommended it. They were like, hey, 123's taken. We're brothers. Ah, yes, okay. Wow. Dark Souls. I guess there's really no more prep. The good thing about raw Uji Katana +3 is I can kill the Lothric Knights up here in like a backstab and a strong attack. It's very nice. Now Patrick, is that a layup? You should know that by now, right? I get harassed for buying Radiance so much on Weaver in Dota that I made the website Radiance on Weaver. Meant to be a jovial. Oh right. I think I was Hans. I changed it at some point. That part. Oh well, because I guess it's because because I play. That's exactly right. Because I don't just play Dota like that. I play every game like that, where I find the worst thing in the game, and then I use it. Not by accident too. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's cool. That's gonna be good. And then, sans no boot. Oh, I'm wearing boot. And then somehow I mean, let me think. Okay, I don't know if you've ever seen Dead by Daylight. I watched a few videos about it, and then, the one character is the clown. The one killer is the clown. And if you know anything about that game, you know that the clown is, I think, by far the worst character. And of course, the first time I see him, like, oh yeah, dude, that's my guy. I want to play as the clown. I never played it, but I would watch it's the same guy that does the Dark Souls 2, like, no-hit runs. Bro, you're supposed to buff. Ow. Why is he not buffing his sword? There we go. West and don't starve. Well, I mean, West is made bad on purpose. And it's like, not like I identify with bad things. Fuse and upgrade with standard Titanite. Yeah, you can, if you do any of the basic infusions, which are like where the sword still does physical damage, you can still not only upgrade it and stuff, but you can also, I don't have any pine resin, but you can also apply pine resin to it still. And different buffs, like spell buffs. Got her. No, not with like fire gem. So yeah, if it's like an elemental damage upgrade, then you're gonna be locked into that damage upgrade, which is actually why I think it's better to do like it's kind of like a sad nerf to like fire gem and stuff, because I don't know any case where you'd want to upgrade with fire gem compared to upgrading it normally and then just like applying fire pine resin, you know, besides the, you know, having to reapply it constantly. I see people, apparently dark is actually pretty strong, so I don't know if the dark infusion is strong enough to outweigh the downsides, but I don't know. Usually it's like heavy, refined, or sharp are the ways people go, and then they buff it outside of that. Yeah, I used to dodge his attacks, but I just found out you can just kind of like run into him. Well, now I let him do his thing. Phase 2. Whoop. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I died on Vorty even my first time through. I actually died to Gundyr quite a few times, and then Ricky, who's never played a Dark Souls game before, was like, "Oh, I didn't get that at Gundyr." I was I don't know. Maybe I got scared. But I was like, wow, it's so weird they put such a hard boss at the start. Oh, I'll never forget. Recently died at Gundyr. Well, I've died to, actually, it's not like Dark Souls 1 Deathless runs. In Dark Souls 1 Deathless runs, I've died to everyone and everything. There's still quite a few things I have not died to in this game. For example, I'm not sure I've ever died to the Cursed Ride Greatwood. I don't know if anyone has ever died to that thing. That is where the straight... Can you see the stray demon from here? That'd be cool. No, he's not spawned. But that's where he would be, right across the way there. Couldn't make it work technically. Never died of the Firekeeper. I'm trying to think of a joke. I got nothing. Something about something. Hurt me, daddy. Bear, seek lest. Oh yeah, for sure. That guy falls through the floor sometimes on his own. I found out. Someone else just fell through the floor apparently. I heard someone die, but I didn't get any souls. Alright. So prepare my comrades. I've heard the extended version of the lyrics. It's actually because it is a meme people like joke about, and so the extended lyrics would be bear seek lest. Bop, bop. Gosh, speaking of how people call everything lyrics on, if you ever like look at the YouTube comments and people are like the lyrics for this video and it's just like a normal video, but the one that I thought was funny was I was watching, well I wasn't watching, but I stumbled upon and found amusing Bernie Sanders filibusters for 8.5 hours. Okay, except it's lo-fi. And so it's playing like lo-fi beats over the whole thing, and then of course I'm scrolling through the comments looking for it, and then yeah, there's a there's a comment chain. You can't fit all the words in one comment, but there's a whole comment chain of the lyrics, and it's just the entire 8.5 hours transcribed. Bop, bop. Alright, so the greatest pain point of this area used to be trying to kill go through the giant archery range in one go, although thanks to a recent discovery by Ricky, I don't need a white branch to talk to the giant, so I'm just gonna go talk to him here. And you just use anecdotal evidence, but the wiki does confirm, so I'm gonna open this door still. Stop. Also, if you ever want to get a Flamberg, you're supposed to farm this exact guy from that bonfire down there. It's supposed to be a painful process, I hear. So I'll open that door for the shortcut. Part of the old figure 8 pattern, but now I'm going to go through here. Guess all these guys. There's an item here, no? Oh yeah, there it is. 6 fire bombs. Now here's the best NPC in the game.
Another Nana disappeared. So Grant and carries a cage. He ever has his cage. Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade.
That's all he says.
Another Nana disappeared.
I stabbed him on my first like 5 playthroughs. Didn't even realize he was NPC. That guy's just chilling. So, I mean, if you listen to the words, the lyrics, he's giving you a hint about coming into the cage and becoming Nana Shade. And then this is the thing, in the game, I don't know why. I don't know if anyone does. You just enter this guy's cage. And Sans is out here looking like a Midwesterner, politely smiling at someone while they walk past. I never watched the extended cutscene. I always skip when it gets fades to black. Just fucking yeet the cage down. Apparently this is a common occurrence given all these cages. Well, what cages? I don't need the mound makers, but this is the fastest way through, and
Yeah,
might as well get it.
you take it. You better.
It gets the well, I don't need to because I fall down anyways, but I definitely like the idea of grabbing the flame stone plate ring, so that's what encourages me to go down this way in general, and it's also the fastest way to the exit. The mound maker's just, I mean, how could I refuse, you know? Nana's carrying the cage. And now follow control to get down there, and you can always use follow control to get down here. That fall is possible without follow control, but also super finicky. And now we get to upgrade our shield. Blessed red and white shield +1. This lizard has a heavy gem we'll be using. This guy is programmed to do like a plunging attack, I think. I don't think it's an accident. I think he's literally like, I don't know. At first I thought he was just falling off, but now it seems it's like an animation almost when he does it. Like he's smashing his jar below. There's a bunch of skeletons in there, but nothing really useful. And then the rats. Rats. Where the rats? We pray at night. We stalk at night. Where the... Oh, even that Saint Talisman is my talisman of choice for most of the game. Although, I don't know if there's going to be any talisman usage this game, this playthrough. I have to decide. I mean, there's... It's almost a no-brainer to buff yourself in general. And I guess the only real buffs are miracles, so I don't know. Not to think about it, if I'm going to continue using miracles. Even though this is going to be a magic man run. It would just be a few skill points. Alright. So now let's finish this part. Oh! I'm gonna grab the bonfire down there, I think. I mean, because otherwise I have to come back through here again. Where if I grab the bonfire, then just come back up, it's kind of the same. Well, not the same. Don't care about the knight. No, I just run past him. He aggroes, but I can just roll through it. And then once you start opening the door, he can't hurt you anymore. Now, as a matter of fact, he will turn around, and it lets me get like a million cheap shots in. Or just one, apparently. Oh. Okay. And so now we'll do the upper rounds. If I ever wanted to also get I doubt the run would involve this, but what's the pyromancy called that heals you? It's like some soft word. But in either case, it's very cool pyromancy, and that is part of the Mound Makers. It's their first tier reward. Okay, let's become friends.
I help again.
Nice, okay. Oh, also, attention, man in the fucking bulldozer. It is officially, the sun has officially fallen. You are no longer allowed to make any noise. Shut the fuck up. Oh. Oh. I know you have a lot of dirt to shovel in your driveway, but might have to wait for another day. No! You should have waited!
No! You should have waited! Well, too late now. I, the word of the Knights of Catalina, fight by your side!
Run! Sigurd, no! Clap help. Sigurd's part of this realm. He's
Yes,
cool.
but you mustn't get in over your head. We...
You. Okay. What's this again? It's... Oh, pale tongue. Okay. The large club. Not the largest. So, you know. What's the point? I need to look up actually specifically how much strength it requires to wield Moonlight Greatsword. That is very relevant info. That attack is also somewhat rare. Fucking... Ah. Okay. This is a very big chest. And one of the... I mean, this branch of the Undead Settlement is probably the most valuable. You get Dark Pine Resins, which are huge. You get Chlorine Ring, which is huge. You advance Sigurd's Quest, which is mandatory. You befriend the giant, which is helpful. And then I believe that's it. But all that's very good. If I was ever doing a heave boulder build, I believe Flynn's Ring is an essential part of that build. Where you shoot rocks out of your mouth. And it loops down here pretty nicely. Boom. I wonder if you can just go down that in one go. Doesn't really matter. But that is actually, fall control does let you fall a little bit further than I would think. With its max reach probably being off the cliff with the flamestone plate ring. Okay. Titanite shard, all of which are appreciated. And then this is the bonfire we'll use. Actually, do I need to? Well, I'm redoing the route. Normally this is the bonfire I use to eventually go fight the Cursed Rotted Greatwood. But I notably already have my Symbol of Avarice. I've already befriended the giant. So I should be able to actually just go straight to the Greatwood from the other door. Probably what I'll do. So let me just, which way would I want to go? Yeah, they throw the pyromancer in his gear right there. They do that a few times, I think. I've noticed. How's that guy already dead? Remember. I can actually go through this tunnel now and shortcut to the Great Wood. Poor rats. I believe you can buy cases, but I will be using that one eventually. Especially on Magic Man. Cases is one of the lightest weight weapons, so you infuse it with a simple gem. A simple gem regenerating your magic over time, and then that's a good way to you switch to it when you need to, when you start regenerating focus points, I think they're called. I don't know. Okay. Alright, Hadric. Man charges sometimes, throws you off. There we go. Bop, bop. He's worth around, I believe, 10,000 souls, which is pretty nice. And then there's Titanite shard down here, I'll grab. And when I go upstairs, there's another Titanite shard, I believe. Am I being followed? Oh, well, now I am. Dodge the Bible thump. Usually that's what gets me. When I mean it, like on my, I remember back in the day I could dodge the swipes all day long, but I keep getting Bible thumped and it would always annoy me. Oh yeah, there's another Titanite shard. Nice. And now that we're friends with the giant, this area will be 100 times more painless. Or less painful. This guy is being very kind. Sometimes they're annoying to fight. Yeah, no damage. And we have to do this jump for an undead bone shard, which is kind of clutch, kind of important. Increased healing will help out for sure later on. And then up here we get, well, the cleric's that's not very helpful, but what is helpful is over here is the Mortician's Ashes. Allows the Shrine Maiden to sell a few decent items. Being invited Dota. We're just getting juicy. It's not a... I just got out of the early game, which is not my ideal time to go play Dota. I'm gonna say maybe later. Tabbing out sometimes screws up the controls pretty hard. Okay. So I'm just gonna kill the Curse Rod Greatwood here. It's a very easy boss. I have my Symbol of Avarice. And so normally what I would do is I would open this door and then come back later. Well, actually the figure 8 would have him go through the door and up the, essentially the jump, 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 up and around the other way into the exit. But this is another dead end that we can end at. And I'll be missing out on just 20% of probably not even that many. Kill 90 eyes over here. Yeah, like you'd have to, even at getting smacked, not enough to kill me. You see them hands. I'm always there's always a part of me like, what if you accidentally take fall damage here? Like, what if something happens? Ouch. So I got a bone out from the Curse Rotted. I think I do. Ah! I'm on a wall! My hubris! Alright. It's fine, it's fine. We actually get to upgrade our weapon one more time. So, do a little bit of bonus DMG. Oh, actually we get to upgrade a lot of things. Estus Flask. Pradeep, be careful. My health. Okay. I don't purchase. Buy a few arrows. Ashen one. Let me look up Moonlight Greatsword now. See how much strength I'll need. Dark Souls 3 Moonlight Greatsword requires 16 strength. Okay. Okay. It has E scaling, which is Okay. That's not too bad. We'll start doing a few points in strength. Farewell. Oh, and then burn the bone shard too. Cliff underside. Yeah. Bonewheel shield. Did you guys know that the Bonewheel shield is encircled by spikes and half melted to a strange skeleton? Well, I obviously knew that. But what you might not have known is it actually takes 6 years of graduate studies in order to become a licensed Bonewheel skeleton. Is my man gonna wake up automatically? Nope. Pretty sure this is weapon durability damage, which is like an actual joke. Alright, that's usually how that goes. And how many souls is this man worth? Yeah, 10k only. 10k pre-bonuses. Well, 11k post-bonuses. So, pre-bonuses, it's going to be even less. And now we can go straight to Road of Sacrifices. And this becomes the actual, I know I said the cathedral is my least favorite part. Although I extend it, I've counted this as like part of the cathedral run. Because normally it's me going through here, up through cathedral, all in one go. It's a very, it's very hard to die here. But there's like some loot worth grabbing. Titanite shards and stuff. See ya. If I get one of these storyteller staffs, I mean I don't need to get it now, but I might use those against Gale, the final boss. They have the poison attack that he's weak to. Alright. So much for style. can't parry her. Well, I can't parry that attack, I know. That one, when I try it, I'm just like watching for an animation. Then I see that one happen. I'm like, oh, well. Okay. Just gotta do that the old-fashioned way. Oh my gosh. I was turning, so I like turn with my thumb. Or like I have my B button pressed and I use like the halfway point of my thumb to move the control stick to turn the camera. So that to avoid well, I don't avoid claw gripping. I'll claw grip sometimes. Or like reverse claw grip where my index finger is controlling the control stick. But I accidentally slipped and pressed the B button again. I thought I'd roll off the cliff. Stop. Oh yeah, bonus Estus. Whenever I think I have to be careful, I get some bonus Estus. Oh no. This is the only dog that is like this. It has a grab attack. It has a bloated stomach. And it's very weird. Oh, and I can shoot poison. Only dog in the game like that. Guarding the Burial Divine Tome. Selling some miracles. I forget if they're useful. The real good miracles are in Lothar Castle. Which we'll get soon. Oh. Hello, you're.
Hello. I'm doing homework.
Okay. Yeah. So the goals for this area include getting the Farron Coal. Farron Coal, Great Club, Titanite drops. We gotta kill Yellowfinger Hazel. And then that's it, really. Sneak past this guy for a cheeky backstab. man. Okay, I need a little bit of help too. Or do I? Bop, bop. He missed it. I couldn't find it. I scrolled right past my point down emote. How embarrassing. Okay. It's literally pitch black out. You could be done. Quit shoveling fucking dirt in the driveway. You can't see what you're doing. Go to sleep. I don't get how this guy is still shoveling or bulldozing for like 3 hours later. I literally can't see an inch outside my window. Aw, shit. I just shoveled all the dirt in the wrong spot. Guess I gotta keep going. I can't see anything. Turn this bulldozer off. Yes. Hello, Mr. Crabbo. Thank you for using your never before seen 15-part combo attack. Mr. Crabbo forced me to use a little bit too much healing. So I just gotta go to last bonfire. If I move any further, I get invaded by Yellowfinger Hazel, which is not ideal with no Estus. Is where missing on a bone shard, but apparently not. End result is +7, I believe. Right? Or, oh, you mean for killing the crab? Did you think he dropped one? Right. Oh, okay, yeah, that one. Yeah, that's one of... the one dancer route where I get the mimic head in the cathedral, I end up at +2. Or is it +3? I think it's +3 if I don't know. It's like +5 if I get the Shield of Want. There's so many bone shards you get on the way. By chaining our attacks together, we can infinitely stun this guy. Let's go, boys. That is actually how it is usually shield whack whack for me as well. But the katana got like a decent reach on it. Where I can like spin and usually hit them after they lunge. but Mr. Stickman had something else to say about that. The only whack thing for me is that you can't get the stick as a weapon. That's truly whack. I want a giant tree branch. Spear. This guy's bleeding 3 hits, which is very nice. At least some very quick kills with the Uji Katana. And now... now I will be grabbing this this ring over here, not just for, you know, completionist sake, but this is actually a ring I'll be using, the Sages. Increases spell casting speed by 30 dexterity's worth. So all I need to do is have 20 dexterity, and I'm casting at max cast speed, which will help reapplying strong magic shield in the middle of boss fights. And if it even if it cuts off the even cutting down by the cast time by half a second, which is roughly what it does. It's like 2.9 second cast time to 2.3. You know, those 0.6 seconds is a lot safer, a lot easier. Okay, my brother. I promise I'll do it. I did do my taxes, yes. Shoom. I could just... Is there any reason not to just kill her now? I'm like right here. But you can't admit that on stream. Delete the VOD. The IRS is always watching. Didn't see her in this corner. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. Ow. So now I'm not even gonna go any further down that path. I'll just get that bonfire for now. And then go back to Abyss Watchers. What if you end a fight like 0 health and you have time to put a mimic head on? I wouldn't do that, no. It does a lot of damage in this game. Fallen Knight. You know, I usually wear those Fallen Knight pants, and the one playthrough I didn't have in my inventory, so I guess that's where they are. I was like, where could they be that I missed them? So this guy actually has stamina. You can tell because he does the big flurry attack, and then all of a sudden I hit him with one little weenie attack and his shield breaks. Great club. I don't know if you can parry that weapon art. Probably not. Because I would think I'd get by accident with how many times it attacks really quickly. My man be rolling. Foolproof. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure if you're like, if you put a little bit of distance between them, that if you're down a few rungs, then it would probably be mostly foolproof. Like if you're, you know, here. Where's my man Yellowfinger Hazel? He drops his Xanthus Crown, which you can trade away for. I don't remember what you get for trading it. But I know I do trade it. He's somewhere in like the middle. Oh, I should learn where he spawns too. So if I come to the middle of the swamp, he attacked by 2 crabs at once. Alright, where you at, Yellowfinger? He cast a stealth move. The crabs can hurt him. They just usually don't like to. But can he hurt the crabs? No. Stop! Oh my gosh, I think I took so long to put the helmet on, I couldn't. I kept pressing down and right. Okay. Alright, time to press B and only B to slide down this ladder. It has now been pitch black for approximately 45 minutes. My man's still shoveling.
Hello.
Hello. Time for the most exciting part of the run, the Titanite gathering of the swamp.
Yeah, I was playing Fair and Keep the other day, and I was like, this isn't as bad as I remember.
And then
No, that's the end of the story. It's not as bad as I remember.
oh, I thought the end of that story was getting cursed by basilisks constantly.
Oh, well, that is true.
It is kind of revolutionary that I actually figured out it's not a giant O ring, which I thought it was. It's more of a just actual filled in circle. Well, it's more of like a O with a slash through it.
Try sharp infuse my Uchi.
What's your dex at?
31.
I would say yes.
Nice. If this is like be a much better dex weapon, then I guess I can always get another sharp gem.
Yeah, sharp gems are. I don't know how deep into the game, but eventually you get some ashes that you can trade to the Shrine Maiden, and she sells all like the basic gems, sharp, refined, raw, etc. The only one I know for sure is in the on that lizard. I didn't even know this guy had melee attacks. I just had jumps and grabs. Okay. Who are you trying to impress? Fucking asshole over here. Rotten pine resin. Cannot wait to poison an enemy and watch him take 360 damage over the course of 4 minutes. We know. I believe it was 6 minutes. What's the strength required for a great sword? 28. That's the same as the great club. It's interesting because the club choice was informed mostly from the fact that I have to fight Dragon Slayer armor. Now the choice is like slightly different. Alright, Mr. Daggerman. Oh, I thought there was an in-game growl for something happening. I was like, what is going on? I believe it is finally Bulldozer Man leaving in his excessively loud motorized vehicle.
Yeah, man, I'm done for tonight. Be back tomorrow.
It's good to know that not only does he have that fucking Bobcat running all night, but his car like doesn't have a fucking muffler or something. Definitely the best human being. Definitely the best Gru spearman, by the way, too. I wonder if he's ever gonna stop attacking. 40 years later. I just have to rest again because these guys are being super cool. Everyone's looking for a fucking promotion today. I'm literally stuck. Thank you, Dark Souls. Alright, I'm out. Preferred mode of transport, scuttle. It's mostly a way to just humor myself, but sometimes when I run across the house to go to the bathroom, I scuttle around like a goblin, and I've been doing it for so long that I don't necessarily turn off scuttle mode for my parents, and I don't know if they know it. So I'll just fucking like I'll go upstairs on like all fours. They've been suggesting I get out more. I don't know why. I have to do with my goblin-like movements. Three hits. Sad. Is that a sage from the Lost Land of Ulusil? Or a squirrel? Shit. Yellowfinger Hazel, where you at? There you are. I forgot to put my hat on. want to fight that guy with only half health. So let's go through the other way. $16 times 1.5, so that'd be plus 8, 24. Oof. I can't even get the strength required to two-hand some of the weapons that I could be using. It might be a large club time. Wait, who would I use?
Oh, mama.
Well, as opposed to a great club.
Oh, mama.
Because I was always asking who would use the large club over the great club. But if my target strength is 16, it's, you know, it might be the choice.
That is a huge if right there.
These little gloop sacks, you just look up, they don't attach anything. That's always bothered me. I find it weird you can still use like most weapon arts when you're out of focus points. You can still scuttle around, I don't know what the difference is. Or why it uses mana in the first place. Do they hurt each other? Yes, they do, but not very much. Might as well just go back to the last bonfire. It's closer to where I want to be anyways. Or actually, did I open the door? Yes, I did. Couldn't remember if I did the one yet. This Crabbo also drops an essential item for the build, the Lingering Dragon Crest. Bonus shard for the road, and then this will be the last looting of down here. 6 gold pine bundles. So bundles don't last as long. You can apply them way quicker, but they're roughly somewhere between 50 to 100% stronger than just the long-lasting resin. So I wonder if I'll be using those pine bundles against Osiros. Alright. This last enemy I'm going to kill for a while, so might as well go to Shrine. And then level up for Abyss Watchers.
70k, holy shit.
Yeah, just from a couple of Phantoms. I think it was also including, yeah, I never even went back after the Crystal Sage. Speaking of Crystal Sage, I will be using her soul. She has a pretty good rapier.
I don't know. Oh my. Well, this is very unusual. It's from Ulasil, an ancient land of golden sorceries. Not even the Dragon School possesses such a long-lost scroll. What would the Xanthus scholars say with their ridiculous headwear? They would simply slaver over this find.
Alright. What sorceries you got for me? Magic Shield. So, the specific... Magic Shield actually lasts longer. That is notable. Dark Souls 3. Magic Shield. What exactly does it do? Adds 18 stability. Okay. Now what does Greater Magic Shield do? Well, 18 stability and resistances. Greater Magic Shield is 35 stability. It lasts for a full minute, where Great Magic Shield only lasts for 30 seconds. $18 versus 35. I mean, once you get to 100 stability, it is literally to the point where what do you call it? You don't take any stamina damage from blocking.
Come again.
What's up, my guy?
I forget, but...
None of these are too useful.
Do not worry.
Okay, so normally you only sell heal, Replenishment, Caressing Tears on Homeward.
Oh, no, what?
Tome is medium heal, Tears of Denial, and Force. Okay.
Have a pleasant journey.
Goodbye.
Bam. 2. Large club is 22 strength, which is technically our target. I wonder if spiked mace might actually be a decent weapon. Strike damage. No, I don't think my strike damage is my target right now. Essentially, this weapon's sole purpose I make is going to be to kill Osiros. Osiros is weak to lightning and frost, resistant to magic and bleed, and immune to poison and toxic. Okay. Define weak to lightning. Use a Google Doc with every single boss's magic resistance and types of resistances. He's weakest to strike damage by a little bit. Oh no, weakest to thrust. Okay. And he has negative 40 lightning resist. Oh wow. So he is actually weak to it. So how can I thrust my man with lightning? It says he's weak to frost. What does that even mean? Like I don't know how frost works in this game. The higher the value, the quicker. Oh, thank you. Let me check the explain the tooltip in game. This is how much frost the weapon has. The higher the value, the quicker the frostbite. Okay. Like, does it do damage?
No.
It's not like bleed where it procs and then they go, ah.
Nope.
Okay. The Lucerne says it's just thrust. I find that hard to believe.
Be careful.
It looks more like a swiping weapon. Huh? It's got a pointy stick on the end, so maybe that's why it's always thrust. Nothing useful there. Sell items. I already sold all my stuff.
Ashen. I've left.
Okay.
Oh, yes. In.
For spears, Enwreath, and Roddy, heavily poisoned meat. Okay.
Well, then take
16.
farewell, Ashen Myth.
What's this weapon strength requirement? 15. Oh, perfect.
Well,
So if I go
very well then.
to the 16, I'll be able to one-hand this. And then start doing int, I guess.
Farewell, Ashen Myth.
So let's try this bad boy out, the Lucerne. I imagine Raw's probably fine. I don't have too many stats. And the scaling starts at D. So 193 to 225. Oh, you can't beat that. Plus 32 damage. Sharp brings it to A scaling. Wow. I mean, heavy gem goes from D to C strength. Sharp goes from D to A. But still, only 216 compared to 225. Maybe I should wait, because I'm actually not even going to use it yet that much. And I'll have, once this bad boy's up to plus, like 9-ish, I'll be able to see better.
And we're back, baby.
Like the stab central. Now these slugs must be weak to thrust damage. They die in... Well, it's not that it's hard to kill in one hit, but I was doing 230 with the katana into 360. And it's like the same, probably roughly the same actual damage right now. They're both plus 3. What's in my inventory? So just the gold pine bundles. Don't have any resins. I do remember getting gold pine resin relatively early somewhere. Must be the cathedral. It's the only place I haven't been. I don't think I plan on killing the stray demon right now because something in my brain tells me he would not be weak to thrust damage. And he doesn't have much to offer currently. Pop, pop. Oh, my lizard didn't even get staggered. He just left. What is the special attack called? Spin Sweep. Sweep foes in this large spin motion. Utilize momentum to transition to overhead strong smash. Oh, I pressed it twice. Oh, I pressed R2 then. That's weird. So L2 and R2. Oof. Alright. Enough dilly-dallying. Let's go to Last Rested. No, I'll be at the top of the ladder, won't I?
I was about to ask if that's how you run normally.
With my two-hand or my shield up.
It's just like extended out.
This thing is well, I guess it's only +3, so it shouldn't be any stronger than Katana necessarily. But it is definitely not too impressive currently.
What do you have to do to get Sigurd in the well?
You gotta have Patches steal his armor.
Oh, right.
Okay, you gotta meet Patches. Which, honestly, is backwards. Is how it should be. I think you should see Patches in the well, and then you know, okay, he's missing his armor, and then when you see fake Patches, you go, or Sigurd in the well. Then when you see Patches with the fake armor, you're like, oh, I know, and it's like cool instead of just being like, okay. Plus, then you wouldn't have to stumble upon Sigurd in the middle of nowhere. It would be the first time you go through there you see him, and hear him and everything. This guy wake up right away? No. Great magic weapon. I might use that. I think I have the int. It's good to know that Neo have their very own Bonewheel skeletons. I've seen those like double-sided token things that spin around.
Holy shit, those things are the worst.
Like Bonewheel skeletons on steroids, they seem like.
Yeah.
So how much does strong magic weapon require? Apparently not. I don't have enough currently. 15? I'm awfully close. I'm at 12 int. The level is 9k. I guess it's gonna be a post. Post these guys. Nine, 18. Yeah, I can get 2 levels, but I need 3. Oh wait, I know what I can do then. I can draw out my inner strength from Yol.
Can't believe he just lets you do that for free.
Yeah, it is very strange.
Wells, where the heck?
The only incentive is wait until you need it because Horns is still short. Okay.
Farewell, Mabel.
Well, it's a joke 'cause it's not actually free.
Well, right. But the curse only accumulates when you die, so
It's a good point.
um
Ashen one.
Okay.
Well, where that hang? Farewell, Ashen one.
And I don't know when he dies naturally, but it's very soon, so.
I think it's you gotta beat a certain boss. I think.
Yeah, it might be Abyss Watchers, which is the next target. Does this guy ever stop talking? Okay. I believe his trigger to give me the Farron ring is also Abyss Watchers. Int. Smart boy.
Be safe.
Yeah, it is.
Perfect. Okay, I should have thrown this Chloranthy ring on like an hour ago. Lingering Dragon Crest. Let's get that bad boy going. And Sage ring is fine. I will then do slightly better gloves or something. Let me test out this cast speed. Shoom. Alright, and then without the ring. Shoom.
Oh, that was with the ring.
Yeah. Does feel a bit faster. Oh man, I muted myself in Discord but sneezed on stream. How embarrassing.
Yeah, that was really weird. Because I hear both of them.
Through different like speakers versus headset, or are you just double troubling it?
Just double troubling it.
Holy shit. The dedication. Did you end up buying the same monitor? Like
Yeah.
These things do have speakers built in.
I know they do, but I got the headphones on.
Right.
Got my Turtle Beaches in.
Oh fuck yeah. Once I get my once I get any Twitch Prime money, it's going straight to a better headset.
Yeah, I'm still using the one that came with my like laptop like 3 years ago.
Any juice I need? I might as well. Okay, so I might as well throw green blossoms on the bar. Don't need rusted coins anymore. And red bug pellet? I don't know. I should be using a buff. If available. And then to my surprise, Great Magic Weapon said it costs like 114 mana on the wiki. That's apparently not even close to true. I might have read it wrong though. Or maybe I have more than I thought. Well, that's good damage. Oh yeah. Not great damage though.
Oh yeah, the Uchi eats this thing up.
Almost got double team there. So despite the guy helping me, his hitboxes are still active for me. When they're beating his ass. You get a fake. He's not a Vesta, so I might just take the quick reset here.
Yeah, no shame in that.
Oh, he's going for the flip move. I kept thinking he's doing like the brushing flame trail move, but he was doing like a weird sweep that.
It's kind of weird. Like, I beat all these bosses first or second try, so I'm not as familiar with them. Because I just hit him with a giant sword.
Yeah, and when I have the giant club, I give him no respect. I just hyper armor through all of his attacks and beat the shit out of him. And I tried doing that with the Uji, and that's where things went a little bit south. And then the next time I fought him, I just gave him the bossly respect of only counterattacking between attacks. But even with that going on with this, I think phase 1 drained a little bit of Estus. He's at 6, I think. Which isn't too bad, but it's whatever. Oh, I should also eat one of these, probably. $105 base damage. I actually have a feeling if I... put this bad boy on, it's going to be more than 105. 96. Oh, not quite. Although I've killed him with Uji, so I guess I'm used to that. I can still magic weapon it. Thanks, my dude. Yeah, that's the one I kept thinking he was doing. That's got. Did I just gain Estus? Probably from the enemies dying outside. Oops. Invited Dota 2. Uh-oh. I said it was getting juicy before, but this is the real juice now. We're live, essentially. Just got a speedrun of Smoldering Lake, and then we're fighting Dancer. How much? So this requires 18 decks. The goal is to get to 20 eventually, so I might as well. 2 levels, I can get there. Let me see the boys. They have 5 in that channel. I guess they have a sitter outer.
Well, where did well, I shouldn't want me.
I can actually confirm I don't need the soul. More punishing against creatures of the abyss. That is. What's the scaling?
Treat the fire.
The most notable creature of the abyss is Big Boy Madeir. Oh, now she sells resin. Okay. I'm gonna need that resin for Osiris. My emergency hidden blessing, which is apparently rarer than divine blessings, because I swear I only ever have one of any of my playthroughs.
Ashen one.
Oh, and then you said lightning urns. No.
Ashen.
Use it, but half it.
Okay. I don't really need to train the lightning urn. It's for the Iron Helm, aka Parv Solar set. But that's, despite that being the last functional snuggly trade, it's not necessary at all. So I'll just go up here and do my trades, get my chunk, my large shard, etc. I want to take note of what Vertebrae Shackle and Xanthus Crown trade for, because I know they're kind of weird items. I always forget what they are. Seek Brew. Fire Bomb. Prism Stone. Homeward Bone. And then last two, vertebrae shackle. And they're like in reverse order. So the first two items I get will be what I just dropped. Large leather shield and Xanthus crown. Picklebee. Lightning gem for the Xanthus crown. Okay. Twinkling Titanite for the large leather shield. Lusatiel's mask for the vertebrae shackle. And then the rest. Okay.
Not that. You what? Pickle.
I wonder if can I kill this thing from here? Run you into the corner. Oh hell yeah. Give me your twinkling titanite. What do we even need? I can't remember what he was talking twinkling titanite for. Last run it was for the Millwood Great Bow. That poor skeleton. He just goes back to patrolling. Gets rolled over by the ball a second time. Oh my god. Fuck skeletons, dude. What the fuck? Oh. Just never stop fucking pressing the attack. Oh my god. Non-stop rolling. This guy's on my ass the whole time. Defense 117. That's weird. Alright, well. I don't feel like restarting right now, so I guess I'm done.